The day after said goodbye, all I did was lay in bed and cry. But after 1 month I started to move on, and after 2 I felt alright. And 3 months in you were off my mind. A month for a fight, I was living my life. I was better and didn't have to try not to think of you until you reached out and said, remember that night we went for a drive. 2:30 in the morning, I guess you, it was boring. We held each other tight, but before the night was over, I looked into the shoulder. But I was doing fine. He said, remember that night, remember that night. Oh, I was doing fine. He said, remember that night, remember that night. The day after you had reached out, I was spoken for the second time around. I prayed on the 3rd day that I would be okay, that I forget you ever much. Oh, I don't think you realize how long I had to fight to be living my life, to be better and never have to try not to think of you until you reached out and said, remember that night we went for a drive. 2:30 in the morning, I guess you, it was boring. We held each other tight. Before the night was over, you looked over your shoulder. Oh, I was doing fine. I said, remember that night, remember that night. Oh, I was doing fine. I said, remember that night, remember that night. We went for a drive. 2:30 in the morning, I guess you, it was boring. We held each other tight. Before the night was over, you looked over your shoulder. Oh, I was doing fine. I said, remember that night, remember that night. Oh, I was doing fine. I said, remember that night, remember that night.